and welcome to my Saturday stream and scream of Danganronpa. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragments near the dead body have been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. I don't recognize the fucking fragments. So, yeah. There's a knife lying on the ground. Is this? It must be the knife that was in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it! It's the knife the person was holding, which means it's the knife from your drawer. This is getting really weird. There's too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker found here. Alright, Junko hands. Yeah, she definitely has red nails. Very, very red nails. Though I don't see a tattoo on that hand. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because I was defending myself? When they attacked, I was kind of in a trance. Maybe I reacted and grabbed the knife, and maybe then And if this is really Kyoko, that would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way! Knife at the crime scene's been added. So who does that body belong to? I'm not gonna look, I don't want to faint. Yeah, and there was no tattoo on the flashback of the masked person. That's absolutely the case. Do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? Wearing some kind of mask, a big white cloak, and there was a knife sticking out of the stomach. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but how much blood was on the body? I didn't see any on the ground around it. Okay. Thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember a bit too, so thank you, too. Body before the explosion's been added to the Truth Bullets. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What did you want to talk about?
In other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi? Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. I was sick. I was asleep all night. But why are you asking that now? What's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious? The murder took place after nighttime. Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm when I arrived last night, there was no body here. So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hirohina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well, and you never came to the door. So where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Great. It's 11 o'clock right now.
Serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma announcement woke me up at 7. Headed for the dining hall. Once I got there, I met up with Tina. That was around 7:30. And I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Then Toko went to get the pickaxe. That's when she found the body. That was after 9. Well, we left the gym. It was probably just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. That's a pretty small job. When the body was found has been added to the truth bullet section. But the body wasn't wet. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 in the morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. So the sprinklers turn on 7:30 each morning. The body was here before then. The sprinklers should have gotten it wet, which means the murder must have taken place. Sprinklers added to the truth section. Are the chickens okay? Some chickens in the chicken coop. There's 4 chickens. That's where the blood came from. What's going on, Makoto? Well, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? There's precisely 4. Now. Aww. So weird. I'm sorry. That's so weird. I wonder what happened. I was just down here before nighttime. There was definitely 5 chickens then. They killed a chicken for no reason? There's blood bags in the blood bank. If you're gonna set up a fake murder scene, don't kill a fucking chicken. What? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hiro and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chicken coop chickens. Chicken coop chickens has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. We have a missing cock. That's actually a chicken, not a cock. So who does the body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. Okay, so she has nothing to impact on this. So let's, what's left to look at? Just to be sure. Dusty, disorganized. Ooh. Is this a tarp? Wait, was the tarp in here before? The tarp is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. Okay, so the tarp was covering the body. Tarp has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I don't see anything else new. Pickaxe is still here. Yeah. A monokuru? These flower pots have nothing to do with the case. Okay, just make it sure. Can never be too sure. Alright, so we're gonna have to manhandle this body. There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails, and they're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails added to the truth bullets. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is that a tattoo? Got burnt, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. Never seen anything like it before. It looks kind of like a badge, doesn't it? Oh, I'm not fondling the dead. I'm investigating. Tattoo on the right hand has been added to the truth bullets. Trying to remember, when they attack you, their body is turned a little bit. The right hand was by their face, and the left hand was the one holding the knife we couldn't see the back of. Right? I wish we would flash back again. The white jacket the victim was wearing totally got burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The upper half of the body got set fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Oh, yeah, from me putting the fire out. It's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the bottom, on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half was still dirty. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis has been added to the truth bullet section. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. Nothing strange about that, right? Okay. Is there no other way to, like, move? I can't look at the shoes at all? Or anything? Specifically, the fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... There, yeah, see? So the right hand's the one that had the tattoo. The right hand's the one that's up by its face. And there's no tattoo on it right there. If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the type of person to talk about herself that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room... No, Byakuya has it.
What? Just give up.
I'll have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Byakuya... If you could come up with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it later, at the class trial. No, not about that. Do you have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect. What? Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later, and we'll see.
Bye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Okay. Thanks. I'll just talk to you later. Bye. Okay. So now we need to check another room, which is apparently the gym. Monokuma lying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Oh, yeah. It looks like the piece from the Monokuma bomb. Just found something. What is it?
Huh?
A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot. And the bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. Fragments near the dead body have been updated in the truth bullets. Okay, I've checked everything I also can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Think you can go soon,
Let's
Byakuya?
go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on my way to the dorms. Oh, well, it already put me down there. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then, click, and it's open. Looks like it, thanks! Are you, you gonna come in with me? To the room? You gonna come in with me? Go ahead, hurry on in. Okay. I guess I'm going in first. Ladies first! I want to see if her doorbell works. Oh, no I don't, apparently. This is Kyoko's room. Monitor. Camera. Can't check her drawers? That's not. And her bed. I don't see anything interesting here. I've lost, at least not as far as the case is concerned. What's up? Okay, bathroom? Wow. Yes, let's not fully investigate her room because, you know, we might see her unmentionables. Woo. Do you have anything to say, Byakuya, before I check that thing? You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. Clue that might help us understand Kyoko. You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us a sort of direction here. Oh, I know!
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. I opened the envelope and looked inside. It was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Well, first I want to check this. There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. So like the dojo then. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. It doesn't surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
Certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that it might go to. Yep. That's what I said too. Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets, I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry. Mukuro Ikosaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikosaba's profile. Yep, looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. If this is Kyoko's secret porn stash, it's not very good. Name: Mukuro Ikosaba. Sex: female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. Fenrir, as in the Norse wolf, the one that's like chained and all that. He's also in Smite. I call him Fenrar. Like Fenrawr. Fenrar. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped and that she'd received battle training of her own volition. Yeah, son of Loki and... Is it Loki in Hell? I think it's Loki in Hell. He's like supposed to bring about Ragnarok, I think. Yeah, the tattoo was of quote-unquote a dog. So I'm guessing that's the body of Mukuro Ikosaba then. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped. She'd received training on her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Profile added to the bullets section. Oh, Hel is one of Loki's daughters. You're right, I think. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. And then Fenrir is the one who ate, he bit off Tyr's hand, right? Like Tyr, Tyr. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person. But then,
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir is already... Whoa! I feel like our hero's becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you. Oh, no, sorry. Ah, it's you. Oh, shoot, goddammit. What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found a profile? So what if we did? Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? What I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. I didn't know that Odin's horse was one of Loki's children. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all got together in the main hallway back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding amongst you all. A misunderstanding,
In
you're
other
saying?
words-
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16 then.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th, the one, watch out.
16th student. She's part of the school life. It's the one making all the regulations is.
Huh?
Huh? Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, the killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense?
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you.
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. Now that's all you get. Monokuma's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay, well, if her hands are all scarred up, those hands definitely weren't scarred up. The tattoo. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears gloves to hide the scars, which means those fake nails on the corpse, the tattoo. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap.
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. So if that's Mukuro, then who's Junko? Let me back this up. Okay, so wolf tattoo, fake nails, high-heeled boots, brown hair. It looked like brown hair to me. Could have been blonde, that had been kind of darkened, but because of the explosion. Well, yeah, but Junko was the one that got impaled, not Mukuro. Unless Mukuro was Junko? In which case, then, where's Junko? Yeah, the hair was awfully short to be Junko, too. But hair... There was an explosion! Hair does tend to get, you know, up in that. But I swear it looks like it's brown, not blonde. Either way, it's not purple. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. What do you mean real hair doesn't burn? Real hair burns. Real hair burns real fucking easy. I used to burn my hair when I was bored because I used to have candles all the time. And I would like lean too close to the candles when I was bored. Like I would like play with the wax and stuff. And my hair would like whoosh, and it would like crinkle up. I'm telling you. Like hair burns. It does blacken. It blackens. It burns. It curls and turns into dust. I know exactly what burnt hair does. Oh no, hair can darken from it too if there's an explosion. If it doesn't burn, then all of the ash and stuff like that could do that. Could affect the color. Yeah, blood isn't pink either. That's a very valid point. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he says that proves that Mukuro is connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. So if Mukuro isn't related to the case,
certainly
perhaps
possible.
she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Alright, so Mukuro is the killer and she killed Kyoko. Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my
It's
mind.
all clear now.
Mukuro Ikosaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro the Ultimate Despair was the mastermind's true identity, but if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
So in other words...
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. Maybe Mukuro is the victim? Ooh, maybe Mukuro... Well, I checked Junko's body. Junko was dead. Junko didn't fake their death. I thought maybe Junko and Mukuro were, like, working together. And then, like, Junko killed Mukuro, or Kyoko did, but that doesn't make any damn sense. So, it makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro, then come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you said it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if the key and the dojo really
Let's
are connected.
go.
Well, are you coming? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. We're actually running a little bit late. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys think that Junko is a part of this or not, because there's definitely red flags, and somebody linked to me in the past. Actually, it was something that a picture that was linked to me. Kind of keeps Junko in my mind. It was something that I saw in that picture, and I pointed it out at the time. And it was like a big red flag to me. So I'm yeah, that was the cosplay. It was the cosplay that someone linked to me. They went to go to a con, and someone was dressed up as a couple of characters from Danganronpa, and one of them was Junko, and I saw something that like waved a big red flag for me. So I don't know. That might be why I'm holding so hard onto Junko and I don't want to let go, because I have that like little bit of outside information, and it could be leading me astray. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up on YouTube when it goes live if you did. Subscribe here on either YouTube or on Twitter. Go ahead and follow on, not Twitter, sorry, Twitch, sorry. One of those words. And thanks you guys for keeping me company during this. Alright. Bye. Check the pink room. Going in? Sure, nope. Okay.